the continuation of the Doppler effect. For the another one, the both source and observer are moving. Both source and observer moving. The previous class we discussing about it, the observer is moving, the and source is at rest. And before topic that is there, the source is moving and observer is at rest. But here the condition, what is the condition is there? The both source and observer moving. The both them are can be moving. See in this one the first condition. Observer moving towards source and source is moving away from observer. So this is the first condition. What is it? The both source and observer moving. In this one, the first condition is the observer the moving towards source. Observer moving towards source, and the source is moving away from the observer. See, let us consider the observer. This is the observer is O1. The observer is O1. Is moving with velocity V0. Is moving with velocity is V0. Here is considered the source. Here is considered the source. Is S1. What is the position is there? The source of position is the S1. Is moving with velocity Vs. At time t is equal to 0. At time t is equal to 0. And the two are separated by distance of L. The two are separated by distance of L. Now here the let V is the velocity of sound. In air. See, this is the source. Is producing of the sound. With velocity is the V. How much of the velocity is there? V is the velocity. This is the V is the velocity. And V0 is the observer of the velocity. And this sound can be reached by the observer. This sound can be reached by the observer in time interval t1. In time interval is the t1 is equal time is equal, what is the formula is there? Distance by velocity. Which of the velocity relative velocity? Right here the distance by relative velocity. Now get right here that T1 is equal to L by V plus V0. Yesterday, the previous we discussing about this topic. The time is equal to distance by relative velocity. Relative velocity means the velocity of the sound with respect to observer of the velocity. The T1 is equal to. Next, after that, the time t is equal to T0. At a time t is equal to T0, the observer the traveled distance V0 T0. How much of the distance can be traveled by V0 T0 is can be traveled and reaches the position is the O2. See, at the time t is equal to T0 interval, the observer can be traveled O1 to O2. How much of the distance is there? V T0. And similarly, the same time, the source also moving. At time t is equal to T0 time interval, Vs T0. How much of the distance can be traveled by the Vs T0? Distance can be traveled and reach at the position of S2. Again, this source can be producing of the sound that listened by the observer. In time interval is the T2. And time interval is the T2 is equal to How much is the time is there? T naught plus L plus Vs minus V naught into T by V plus V naught. Sir, how can we can come here? See here. Now, observing here the O1 to O2, how much of the distance can be traveled is there? V T naught. The total distance how much is? L minus V T naught. How much is there? L minus V T naught. This is the remaining distance. Here the L plus Vs T naught. Here the increasing of the distance, here the decreasing of distance when reach at the point of O2 and S2. See that we can write L plus Vs T naught minus L plus V naught T naught. This is the. Now we take the common for the L, the Vs minus V naught is taken by the time interval is the T naught. See this is the here taken by the formula of here the total length of L plus Vs minus V naught into T naught by V plus V naught. The similarly and so on. The time interval of nth time interval n plus 1 time interval is equal to n T naught plus L plus N into Vs minus V naught into T naught by V plus V naught. Therefore, time interval. Therefore, difference of time interval. See that is the small t is equal to Tn plus 1 minus half T1. The difference between them is the last second to first second. The last second how much is there? Tn plus 1 minus T1. Right here the t is equal to Tn plus 1. Tn plus 1 how much is there here? The N T naught plus L plus N into Vs minus V naught into T naught by V plus V naught minus L by V plus V naught. Then this V plus V naught is dividing of these both terms and we have the calculation. See this is we can write the small t is equal to what we can write here the N T naught plus L by V plus V naught plus N into Vs minus V naught by V plus V naught minus L by V plus V naught into here is there the time interval T naught. Then plus minus gets cancelled. Remaining what is there? T is equal to N T naught plus N into Vs minus V naught into T naught by V plus V naught. See here, take the common here the N T naught to take the common. Right here the 1 plus Vs minus V naught by V plus V naught. This is the small interval. Therefore, the n pulse, the time interval in n pulse, that's a capital T is equal to small t by n. Right, the capital T is equal to n T naught into 1 plus Vs minus V naught by V plus V naught all divided by n gets cancelled. Then this t is equal to T naught. The remaining one is the T naught into 1 plus Vs minus V naught by V plus V naught. Take here the LCM. See LCM be taken by the T naught which is the same. 1 into V plus V naught plus Vs minus V naught divided by V plus V naught. See here the plus V naught minus V naught gets cancelled. The remaining one is the other V plus Vs by V plus V naught. The T naught into V plus Vs by V plus V naught. This is the time interval. But what we can find is the frequency of the both source and observer is moving. But we know the frequency. What is the frequency is there? 1 by tan interval is equal to f. 1 by t naught is equal to how much is there? F naught. The f naught is nothing but to apparent change in frequency. F is nothing but to actual frequency. Then we can write this frequency formula. F is equal to f naught into the denominator is the numerator. Numerator comes to the denominator. V plus v naught by v plus vs. See, this is the formula for the both are moving. Observer can be moved toward the source and source can be moving away from the observer. See, this is the step we can understand. Is the inversely proportional. Inversely proportional means the denominator of the denominator comes to the numerator and numerator comes to the denominator. That is the f is equal to f naught into v plus v naught by v minus vs. We know v naught is equal to velocity of observer. Vs is the source of velocity and v is the velocity of sound in air. F naught is the apparent change in the frequency. F is the actual frequency.